What's up, guys? Good morning to you. Tim here, Everything Sharp. And we got a package in yesterday. I've already sliced it on the back side. And this knife come from AliExpress. This is a Jafu. It's a clone of another knife. Nothing on top of nothing on top of the plastic. Nice little plastic case it come in. We have a Strider SNF titanium, flat titanium scales, steel hardware, black on the back, and then it's kind of anodized. This is a frame lock. It has an over travel stop, relief cut, spoon clip. It's a really big full size knife. And I'm not okay with people cloning other people's knives. I want to make that clear. The reason why I bought this thing was I wanted to see if I liked the size of the SNF and the Tonto blade. I didn't know if I would like that. This is another SNF from Jafu, if I'm saying that right. So pretty big knives. This one is M Strider as well, clone, CPM 154 steel. I know this is in VG10 steel, not the true steel the knife came in. Sorry guys, I think I'm getting a code. But this knife is $60 compared to $600 or $700, and the quality, man, I don't see how they can produce these things that cheap. I mean, it's on phosphor bronze washers. The access to the lock bar is excellent. Action is really good. It's bank vault solid, I would say. It's got a steel lock bar insert. Feels like a really good knife. The stone wash is nice on it. I don't know how the edge came, but every Chinese knife or Taiwan knife I've ever got has come super sharp. So this guy is, I mean, for the money, probably a really good deal. But I'm not cool with them if they was trying to fool people, I wouldn't be okay with that. And I'm sure people in the community could tell this is not a real Strider knife. That one's not a real Strider knife. So, cutting edge, we got 3 inches. Overall, we got 9 inches. The weight of this guy is good. It's a pretty heavy knife. These are full slabs of titanium. 7.14. Let's see what this one is. It doesn't have a back spacer. This one has a full length. That one's 6.6. So the reason why I got it, I wanted to see if I like this style grind that Strider does, and to see if I would like the weight and just the feel in hand. Feels really good in hand. So we'll just do a quick review of it. We got flat titanium scales, full length back spacer, spoon clip. This is a liner lock, I'm sorry. It's got a lock bar insert in it. Thumb studs. The thumb studs is your stop pins up here in the top. They hit the scales and stop it. the quality of it's really nice, guys. You got jimping on the frame and on the blade. You got a good size choke up spot. Tips really high. Sharpening tool and plunge grind there is done excellent. Has jimping on the lock bar access. Alright, let's do some size comparisons. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Like I said, I think I'm starting to get sick. Benchmade bug out. It's 6:30 here where I'm from, and probably should still be in bed, but woke up, head was pounding. Benchmade bug out's a smaller knife. The Kaiser drop bear is a smaller knife. Now these are in SNFs. Real not SNGs. This is a crosshash SNG. Strider. Big Strider. This one's in Magna Cut. I think this one's supposed to be rare or something. The main reason why I got these two was just I wanted to try this grind, and I wanted to see how much bigger they were than the SNGs. And then this one I got from Scotch and Things, a YouTube creator. This is a Gunner Grip Tiger Stripe. OG Strider. So yeah, there's a little bit of difference there. This has the same flamed pattern on the back of it that this knife's supposed to represent. You can see the difference. Tiger Stripe, I guess. But these knives are $600 knives. I think I give $450 for this one, or $500 for this one used, and $600 for this SNG, which is super smooth and it looks really good. Where this knife is $69. That's the thing I don't understand, how these guys can take titanium, and there's no milling, they're full size, full thickness titanium, VG10 blade steel, which I'm not sure what the real steel is, but this one's VG10. Even if it's D2 at $62, I mean $66, I don't see how they do it. So yeah, guys, just wanted to share this with you. I mean, if you're going to make a clone, make a clone. But don't put a person's name, don't try to sell it as something it's not. And yeah, I bought it, so that part's on me. But this is $66. And to be honest with you, probably be a good work knife. Really good work knife. Something to cut, pry. You could probably cut and pry with it all day long. It's probably not going to break. I mean, look. This thing comes laser sharp. I just don't get how some American companies can't get their knives sharp, and the knives that come from overseas are like laser beams. I just don't get it. And I don't get how they can sell a knife like this for $66. Titanium, VG10, $66. I'm not okay with them putting somebody's name on it that's trying to duplicate something it's not. Let me grab something else real quick, guys. It's real quick. Alright, if they would have did this right here, they would have did this and marked it as a Land 812S Titanium S35VN. This is a Sabenza small. If they would have did that, I wouldn't have been as upset as I am. You know, like in the pictures, it doesn't show it says Strider on the blade. You know what it is. You know it gets its looks from a Strider, but it doesn't show Strider on the blade. Where this Land 812S, I'm sure it's got some of its looks from the Sabenza, but they didn't brand it as a Sabenza. They branded it as their own brand, the 812S. I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with that Strider. But yet, once again, this knife was bought for purposes of the size, filling the size, and to see if I like this grind. You got a full flat up to a Tonto. We'll go over this real quick. Titanium, flat titanium scales. This is a liner. No, it's a frame lock. I'm sorry. Frame lock, steel lock bar insert, spoon clip. Looks like T8s all the way around it. I don't know what the pivot collar is. It looks like something like a Strider tool or something. VG10 blade steel. Tonto. It's not a dual grind. They kind of made it look like it's a dual grind, but it's not. It's one flat up to another grind there. Good jimping on the back of the blade. Good jimping on the back of the knife. Good access to the lock bar. It seems like it's made really good, guys. Smooth. Jimping on the lock bar side. I mean, it come razor sharp. I'm going to call this as that's a clone. This is a knockoff. That's what I was looking for. This is a clone. I'm sure they're not 1-to-1, but they didn't brand it as a Sabenza. I'm sure it's got some of it from its looks from the Sabenza, but it's not a 1-to-1. This is a Strider SNF knockoff. That's the way to say it. But again, I want to know how they make them for 66 bucks. Even at D2 blade steel, even at that, I mean, the quality's there. There's nothing loose on this knife. I mean, it runs pretty smooth. This one, same way, runs pretty smooth. It's actually real smooth. The D10 on it's heavy. Yeah, I don't know how they can make them for that amount of money. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay sharp. Until the next one.